I love you, Noonie.
It's you, Mommy.
Mwah. Anyways, what is up, D-Roll Gang? And I am back with another video. Sorry, you guys, we've been MIA. We're going to get right into what this video is going to be about. But first things first, I am wearing the Boss's Gloss. You can get it in my store at shoplipkarma.com. I'll leave the link down below. We still have twist pins, wand tubes, all types of little glossy glosses. Pineapple flavor, mixation flavors. We did come out with the Lip Karma Kids, which is we have a Uni Dreams gloss. It is very, very cute. I do not have one made right now, and we do sell unicorn keychains, boo. So go get you one, okay? As y'all can see by the title, me and Ronan had to get tested for COVID. 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, his other parents thought it would be okay to take him to Six Flags in Atlanta, Georgia. Cool, but this virus is still going around. So I don't really take Ronan anywhere. We'll go to like the playground and we'll like go to the grocery store and things like that. But he wears a mask, so. Anyways, Ronan got back Sunday night, and then Monday morning woke up, he threw up, and he threw up his food, and it was disgusting. It was like green, like he threw up green. Okay. So then after that, he started having a runny nose. He started having a bad cough or whatever, and it seemed like a normal cough or whatever. Next thing you know, a whole day later, I myself too was sick. So, and I think that was on a Wednesday. So then I ran a fever. Ronan didn't run a fever. I think he ran a fever like one time and that was it. But it went up to like 100 degrees. And so I was like, okay. So I started giving him his ibuprofen and etc. So he didn't run a fever after that. So I was running a fever up until Friday. So then I actually got in the mood to actually go to the doctor. Well, I've been calling around. I had called around for days and days and days to get us an appointment to get tested for COVID. The CVS pharmacy was booked for a whole week out. Next Care, they told me, well, you could do a walk-in for Friday morning, and did a walk-in for Friday morning, you guys, and I got there, and they tell me, oh, well, we're not doing walk-ins anymore. I was like, well, dang, y'all just opened up at 8 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, and you're telling me that y'all not doing walk-ins anymore after you just told me yesterday that I could do a walk-in Friday from any time between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. So that was a whole dub. I was like, okay, this is it. This is really pissing me off. You mean to tell me I cannot get me and my son tested for COVID anywhere right now? So then I was trying to avoid the emergency room just in case we did test positive and we would have to be admitted into the hospital, meaning that we would have to stay there. And the emergency room already told me that if we test positive for the virus, we will have to stay at the hospital. That's what they told me. So they were like, okay, it's better if you just go to a pharmacy or something like that, or your primary care doctor, and get tested for COVID. So that's what I called around to do. Nobody had any tests available for 1 or 2 weeks out, and I'm already out of work, So it's like, no, I need a test immediately. My job is not going to wait, for a test or whatever, and I'm not going to wait either because we're sick. We need to know what's wrong. So I didn't think we had the virus. I think we just had like a common cold and we just got a really bad case of it, because it's been almost a week now. We still sick. So that Saturday morning, Domino's. Okay, so that Saturday morning we got dressed. We went to the hospital. When we got there, they saw us immediately. They took me. Of course, they had to admit me and Ronan into the hospital, or whatever, as patients. And then we got, of course, we talked to them about the symptoms and stuff like that, and they was like, well, we really don't think y'all have COVID or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I don't think so either, but I still have to get tested because of my job. It's not going to let me return unless I get tested, because I've been feeling sick. So, damn, what is out here? Okay, so we sat in a room. They come in there, say, hey, gang.
Hi, gang.
So we come in, we go to our room or whatever. We in the same room, of course, and we got tested for. Me and Ronnie both got tested for strep throat. They checked him for an ear infection, and I got tested for COVID. They didn't test Ronnie for COVID. Tested, so they didn't test. They didn't test Ronnie for COVID. They tested me for COVID. Our strep throat test came back, good. So we were good on that. No strep throat. Ronnie didn't have no ear infection or anything. So like they said, we just had a bad case of a cold. So they was like, just wait till your results come back. You should be good. So then my results came back. We went and got tested on a Saturday. And our, oh, they about to fix that light. Y'all, off subject. When it was like really storming bad outside, lightning struck the light outside. And balls of fire went everywhere. Luckily it was raining because the grass would have literally caught on fire, y'all. Like, literally. So, anyways, we got tested Saturday. My test results came back Tuesday morning, and it was negative. So, thank God. We just had a really bad case of a cold. It was kind of like low-key kind of scary because I possibly had all the symptoms. I had a fever, I had sore throat, runny nose. I was very lazy, I was very fatigued. I didn't want to do anything. I had a headache, which is I always have migraines, so that's nothing really new. I also, what else did I have? I think that was it. Ronan just about the same. Ronan had a fever just one day, and he had sore throat, runny nose, all of that. So we got tested. We good. Ronan still has a runny nose, but it's better than it was last week. I don't have any symptoms at all. I'm good. I'm clean. We're not sick anymore, and things of that nature. So yeah, you guys. So I'm trying to tell you, anytime you feel sick, anything like that, just to be on the safe side. I only got us tested because Ronan went to Six Flags, and I don't know if it was a lot of people there or what. So, and he comes back home sick. Ronan is never sick. Even in this wintertime, Ronan might catch a little cold, have a little stopped up nose, and that's just about it. So Ronan don't get sick. So when my baby was sick, I was like, oh no. And then I got sick. I was like, oh no, we're going to go get tested for COVID because your daddy had you out there at Six Flags like an idiot. I mean, which was cool because, he been trapped in the house all summer long. Really can't do nothing because of the virus. So in a way, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm glad he got to go out and have a little fun. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, that protective mama, this virus is still out there and it's killing kids and older people and things like that. I don't want my baby to catch it. God forbid if I catch it and bring it home to him, and he's already at risk because I work for Amazon and I could possibly bring it home to my son, but because I'm very precautious of what I do and all the other stuff, and I really don't live my life in fear, I haven't been sick, or I don't get sick. I haven't, so, when he came back from Six Flags and he was sick, I was like, oh no, we're going to go get tested ASAP. But we couldn't get tested as fast as I wanted us to because nobody has testing available. It's booked. So people are getting tested like crazy. This one place I called ran out of tests. And I was like, what? So yeah, you guys, if you feel sick or whatever the case may be, just go get tested. Be on the safe side. Tell your job, look, y'all don't need me. I'll be back. Okay? Just go get tested. It's not a big deal. Oh, and let me tell y'all, the test, they did not put it up my nose. They did not swab the inside of my nose or nothing like that. They did the same way they did my strep throat test, which is when you open up your mouth and they swab the back of your throat. That's how they did my COVID test. I never heard of the COVID test being done like that, but that's how they did mine. They swabbed the back of my throat. And I was pissed because I hate that. I think I'd rather have that than be stuck on my nose, but still. Y'all, Ronan did his strep throat test better than I did mine. And I was so embarrassed because Ronan just laid in the hospital bed with his mouth wide open, and he literally let them swab the back of his throat. Didn't move, didn't flinch, no nothing. Didn't cry at all. Me, on the other hand, they swabbing my throat, and I'm like, I'm trying to get this lady to move her hand. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. Like, how my 2-year-old do this test better than me? Like, y'all, I was so embarrassed. But anyways, you guys, we are back. We are better. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Remember, you feel sick, stay at home. Go get tested, boo. You can never be better safe than sorry. If it wasn't for my Ronin, I wouldn't have got tested. But I would have been like, look, God gonna heal me, boo, because y'all not gonna give me no test. And then next thing you know, next day I end up sick. Because a lot of people go into these doctors' offices and hospitals and stuff with no symptoms at all of this coronavirus. And then test positive for it, and then next day they leave the hospital, they sick as a dog. So that's why I never wanted to get tested, like never ever, because I felt like they're putting that stuff on these sticks that they're testing people with. Because how is it that these people go into the doctor's office for something else, go in there and get tested, and then they come out sick as a dog and then test positive for the freaking coronavirus? So that's why I never wanted us to get tested. But if Ronan was never sick or whatever, and he just had like a little minor cold and we didn't run fevers or whatever, I promise you, we would have quarantined in this house for 2 weeks. We would not have left no anything like that. We would not have went to go get tested. But because of Ronan, we had to go get tested. And because of my job, of course, and I need a note. So yeah. So anyways, you guys stay safe out there. We'll be back with another video ASAP. Oh, and tell me how y'all like our new intro down below. It's a little basic, but I was ready for something new because that other intro was just definitely a YouTuber's beginner intro. And I think we passed that stage now. So yeah. Anyways, you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you all in the next video. Peace.